What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart and I'm here to help every single one of you guys with eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea realize that you don't have to live the rest of your life stuck in the prison of skin disease. There is a way out, and I'm here to help you move from where you are at with your skin to a place where you don't have to wake up worrying about whether you've had a flare-up or if you've had itchy skin, where it's gone, manageable, and good to go. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a method that I used that allowed me to go from being extraordinarily undisciplined and unable to be consistent with my diet and consistent with cleansing in order to naturally heal my skin before I did, to being able to easily have the discipline to do pretty much anything that you need to do in life. The main thing that separates people who heal their skin or heal their autoimmune disease or heal their digestional issue compared to the people who don't is staying consistent long enough for the changes in your body to actually happen, because it does take generally a little longer than people would hope for. It takes a certain amount of discipline, but this method that I'm about to show you really makes it a lot easier. The methodology is called Make Things Hard to Make Them Easy, and what that means is if you go through different segments of your healing process, especially the very first month, or if you've kind of fallen off track and you're getting back on track, that first week back, that first month back, when you first try to do something like create a customized diet or do the carnivore diet or do this 30-day cleanse, a lot of times what happens is you step into something challenging, then it gets more challenging the further you get. Instead of getting easier, it gets harder. But with this methodology, you can actually flip that on its head. And here's basically how you do it. Let's pretend that I want to do the animal-based diet where it's basically the meat and fruit diet, kind of like where Paul Saladino is right now, where I'm eating all the different animal fats and animal proteins that I want to eat. I'm eating unlimited amounts of fruit. I'm having some honey, maybe even having some maple syrup. That's the diet that I want to end up at. So that's my goal. What you don't want to do is just start with those foods and in that place. Reason being is it will take an enormous amount of discipline to first get to that place. And so you can't use the same amount of discipline to get to the goal that takes discipline. Let me explain. So instead of starting with the diet that you want to start with a much more challenging diet, the Lion's diet. This is a perfect example. So if I want to end up at the meat and fruit Paul Saladino diet, I'm going to start with the Michaela Peterson Lion diet. It is beef, salt, and water only. It is a lot harder to do. It takes a lot more discipline, and truly it's just not a very fun diet to go after. Once you start the process of the Lion diet, you do your first week and you go, oh my gosh, okay, I made it through my first week, I can do this. Then you make it through week 2, and now you're starting to get bored like a normal person. You make it to week 3 or 4 or whatever, and you hit that boiling point where the discipline and the white knuckling it with the Lion diet is just not gonna work anymore. You need something else. Well, guess what? The next logical step is to add a little bit of fruit. Oh my goodness, the Lion diet just got super easy because adding fruit to the meat and salt is just a huge relief. You get some sugar, you get some carbs, it's just a lot easier. So you start in a place that is super disciplined and you ride it as long as you can. You gain the discipline of doing the most hard thing, the hardest thing. Once you've gotten into the rhythm with doing that hardest thing and you've reached your limit, then doing something easier, but still more disciplined than where you're gonna be is super easy. So you jump onto Lion diet plus fruit, and you do that then as disciplined and as consistent as possible. Then when you get to the next breaking point, okay, I am sick and tired of just beef, salt, and fruit. Now guess what? Now you get to go animal-based. Bring in all the different animal foods you like, all the different animal fats. You got your ghee, you got your tallow, you got your duck fat, you got your lard, you got your butter, everything. And that minimal diet now seems huge. You have all the animal fats in the world, all the animal proteins in the world, and you got a lot of variety there. Also, you were just eating fruit. Now you bring in the honey, now you bring in the maple syrup, now you bring in the dairy, and you have a step-by-step process of making your end goal easier than the starting point. Now, this is something that we do with the online school with our students, This is something that I do with almost every single private client I have. We start with the hardest, most disciplined, most minimal place, and then you make it easier as you go. So make it hard to make it easy. You do have to do a little bit of reverse engineering sometimes, and I'll give you another example. So let's say you want to get to that place where you're going to work out 4 times per week in the gym doing resistance training. If you're making it hard to make it easy, then what you do in week 1 is you work out 7 days a week. In week 2, 7 days a week. Week 3, 7 days a week. Okay, week 4, I'm starting to hit my breaking point. I cannot any longer work out for 7 days a week. But remember, what is our end goal? 4 days a week. Okay, then let's ratchet down to 5 days a week for a week or 2. Oh my God, I can actually do 5 days a week. Well, boom, you've just overshot your end goal, and you can easily do 5 days a week. Well, let's say you keep on that train and 5 days a week, then after a month is just too challenging. Then you can drop it down to 4, and boom, you've reached your goal by reverse engineering and doing harder first. Go hard to make the hard easy. Hey, I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. You know, one of the things that I mentioned in the video is that we do cover these kind of more mindset focused things that do truly help us reach that end goal of 100% healthy skin, 100% natural methodology, and that your skin is maintainable. We talk about all of this stuff on the online course. If you're interested, this is an obvious plug. There are links in the description box for the online course and the private coaching for those who are interested. For those of you who are more of like a DIY type of people, you're just gonna do this completely on your own, 2 thumbs up to that. What I would do is I would check out this video, and that video, and they're gonna lead you into a really good mindset and basically help you with the step-by-steps of going from filled with eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea, like I used to be, to at some point being also like me. Not that it's all about me, but I've been eczema-free, dermatitis-free, psoriasis-free for almost 11 years now. So over 10 years with no issues. I want that for you guys. I want you guys to experience life without having drama and the absolute BS and the itchiness and all the symptoms and all the, just trust me, I know how much it sucks. I want you guys to experience life not dealing with any of that. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Subscribe, like, share, comments down below. Much love, you guys. Peace.